Alrighty. It is currently 5:40 on a Tuesday. And I just broke an elevator. Let me reacquaint myself with controls. What? Lantern? Lantern. I have a hand drill, I have a needle. No spare oil. 10 tinted boxes. Wait. And a slight headache.
Come, this way.
What was that?
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a Baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
And it seems I'm heading straight into a prison. Just all doors, pull doors. I gotta turn up the brightness just a little bit. I can't see anything. There's lights going straight through my window. Just a tinge. That's a little better. Managed to kick the door off the hinges. I got a 20 and I'll find out pretty soon. A hammer. I'll keep hitting myself with doors this entire time, aren't I?
The flicker, the bluish light.
Maybe I go ahead and walk this way. Up these stairs. Down these stairs. Surely he hasn't followed me. Alright, I have to make a choice now. I will take my chance with this one. It is locked. I will not take my chance with that one.
is she? Where did she go?
No, I won't tell. I'll never tell you.
You're just making things worse. Look, this is no place for a young girl all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no telling what horrors await down there.
I'm taking that. Chipper. Oh, yeah. I think I know how to get this door open. Close that behind me. Oh, alas, poor Eric. There's gotta be something else in here, right? Does not look like it. Oh, still kept the chisel, so who cares? Close that, close that, close that. Don't know how to use doors, do you? Oh, he didn't even see me previously. Sucks to be him.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you. Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men. No, you come too. Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider. But... Somebody's coming. Hurry! I'll cover the hole with the bed. Everything will be fine. I promise you.
Well, that looks like an exit to me. Is there anything of importance? Well, I gotta check it out before I jump down a pit. Oh no, this is the other hallway. I see. I'm out of here. Dark towers of Brennenburg rose above the forest and were silhouetted against the snow-white moon. He couldn't help feeling sad for some reason. Lamp check. Good enough. I was always told hold hug left raw. Oh, blocked. I guess it's always hug the right wall then. Get this out of here. That's jammed. That's locked. That's to the kitchen, and this is to the storage. I think that rock just whispered at me. I feel like I'm going too far away from the kitchen. It's in their hallway down there.
Is he safe? Well, it's for his own good.
What the? Well, I'm stuck when I acknowledge the dead body in my basement. I'm sure there are ample down here.
Hey! Anybody! Help! Christ, I don't believe this. Why? I mean, why? What did I do to deserve this? I mean, it can't be. Do I deserve this? It wasn't my fault. Why did he have to go in there? Don't go into burning houses. He should have known better.
So whoever brought them in, they went to a burning house? That doesn't sound right.
2nd of August, 1839. I have arrived at the village of Altstadt. It's a haven in the midst of a vast forest and the last stop before my final destination, Castle Brennenburg. It's late in the evening, and the outrider, who has been with the coach since Bremen, advised me to wait until morning before I venture further. I've arranged for a bed at Der Müller, the village's only inn, and am now waiting for the sun to rise. I try to sleep, but as I close my eyes, I see the men who fell victim in London. My fear and shame forces me to witness the same scenes over and over. They are dead because of me.
I'm really hoping this guy doesn't look through all the cells. Sounds like he's moved on, actually.
Soon we'll be ready. Let there be enough time.
The shadow. It's close now.
He escaped. Where is he now?
3rd of August, 1839. I feel like I have fled the world and all its worries. Brennenburg is a majestic creation perched upon a forest-clad hill with towers reaching well above even the highest pine trees. Following the winding road leading to the gates gives the impression of discovering something forgotten, as if journeying with Marco Polo to the hidden Xanadu. Alexander, the Baron, is a peculiar but gracious man. He seems well versed in worldly matters, and is not at all as eccentric as I assumed. My room is exquisite, and I'm confident that no hotel for miles could even hope to match it. As the sun sets on Brennenburg, its fairy tale varnish turns to an eerie gloom. Alexander's strange servants are never far away. They are a quiet lot, and their behavior could only be described as skulking. Alexander seems pleased by my presence. As he puts it, it seems like I got here just in time.
A nice little reprieve from whatever creature's waiting me. Close that, close that. I don't know if I want to peek that. Back, he wants to hear. Well, it sounds like that door is gone. And this door might not be long for this world. Lantern check. Enough to make it work. Top 10 things I should not have gone away with. Number 1. Glass jar. Any... Never mind, the footsteps have already ruined my joke. I need this thing for. Back down the stairs. And in fact, box fort activate. That's not a box fort. That's free stuff. Oh, whatever. I didn't need a box fort anyway. There. A way to disappear. Padlock in excellent condition. How swell. I found the storage at least. Let me sneak over to the kitchen. I wonder if I'm allowed to get away with this. I should have checked the kitchen first. I'd learned my lesson, or should have learned my lesson. Check the right side first, but I went left. That's right, that's locked. Up these stairs, and here we go. A new room. And a newt.
4th of August, 1839. The nightmares woke me in the early morning, and for a moment I forgot where I was. Shortly after, there was a knock on my door. Alexander had heard my screams and asked me to join him in the parlor. As we drank our tea, Alexander began to tell me what he knew. It seems like the orb I found casts a long and dark shadow. It's not only a powerful item, but a dangerous one. Simply by touching it, you invoke the powers within, and if you are too weak to control it, it will devour you. The shadow is a sluggish thing, lagging behind the wielder, killing anyone or anything in its path to reclaim the orb. I said I didn't care about its powers, and that I should throw it away. Alexander advised against this, as I'd still be a part of the path to the orb, and eventually suffer death. Having the orb, I would at least have the chance to fight back when the time came. I asked Alexander what he meant when he said he could protect me, and he answered that things can be done, but at a price.
Cast it into the fire. Be rid of it. I got myself a little bit of protection. I'll remember to grab that. Ooh, that was a terrible idea. Why'd I grab that? That's what I thought. Oh. You don't see me, do you? That's what I thought. I think we just sit here and we pretend like we don't exist to each other. Like two strangers on a subway. Sit 5 feet apart because they're not. Alright, let's see. No way to heal for my little bit of a mistake. I did just try and grab acid outright with my hand. Oh, here we go. A way to fix my mistake. I don't know why I thought I could grab that one and drag it. Anyway, I say we get him. Knife in hand, I descended the stairs. Creeping towards where I think... Actually, hold it. What's back here? What do you mean it would do no good? It's acid against a padlock. Whatever, man. Where's my knife? There. Now I just gotta run at him really quick. There I was, ascending the stairs this time. Knife in hand, ready to stab whatever that creature is. And stab him good I would.
What happened to her?
Come on, now that I got a knife in my hands, you're telling me that I'm not gonna see anyone? That's all I needed to see. You know, I don't need the knife that badly. I'll see you later. Carefully treading the unknown land, he looked over his shoulder at his travel companions. The outrider touched the brim of his hat as a final farewell.
So you used the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
Poisonous fungus. I've heard enough. Pull the lever, Kronk. Oh. Don't budge. Lever's stuck. Poisonous fungus. Run amok. Can I swim? No. How about an empty jar? I guess oil's a good enough grease. Never really thought about that. I guess it is what it does on a car anyway. Somewhat damaged by the impact, huh? I'm willing to sit here and do progressive maintenance. 9 times out of 10, just fix the problem by hitting it. Eventually, it solves itself. One of these levers tells only the truth, and the other a lie. Ouch, look at that. The purpose of the inner sanctum had always been to study the orbs and find a way to force them to yield their power. However, he was still unaware of this.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Yeah, shade in the desert's pretty important. Oh boy, more levers and stuff. That looks important. What am I even doing in here? Is there a note? No. I'm just gonna leave those up there. I'm gonna leave that right there. There's another door around here. Stuck position. All stuck. Alright, so 2 control rooms. Or 2 side rooms. This is where I came from. As a... Okay, that's not a poison mark, it's just a skull. Is that gonna hold it? I gotta see. Yes, yes it will. I just need another one, I think. Yes, another room. Ooh, tools. Wooden crank. A useless hammer. Alright, sick. Completed a steam circuit, I think. Or whatever you call that. Pipe system.
Herbert, how did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
Oh, is this room working just fine? Oh. 13th of January, 1799. The work I have put into this machine is unequaled by the reasoning of any man. The thought that generations of men have passed away since I first attempted to reconstruct the design is most tiring. The limitations of this world have made my work incredibly difficult. It has forced me to build the thing almost 100 times larger than the delicate contraption it tries to emulate. Not to mention the flow of tamed lightning crudely replaced by pressure steam pushing its way through pipes and turbines. It shames me to think of what inventor would have thought of my monster. Where he works with magnifying glass to carefully fix all the parts, I push 5 men to erect a tower of wrought iron in the hope that it will have even the tiniest hint of power found in the Traveler's Locket. Traveler's Locket, huh? More pipes. Oh, we got some sort of time traveler out here. I think I get the general gist of this whole place. I think I just gotta copy everything on the left for the right. Which means I'm gonna need some of these. Goldfish memory. It's the one I can adjust. Okay, so it's probably mirrored if I had to guess. So right, middle, left in terms of lowest to highest. Wait, am I stupid? Right, left, middle. Right, left, middle. So this one goes the lowest. Power up right there. Second lowest. Oh, yeah.
Daniel? Is that you? What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm fixing stuff. Mind your own business. Any other pipes? No, nothing I can see. And one just by itself on the side. One going in the middle. Not there. Yeah, not there at all. Dang it. That's not right. That's not right. Good. And this one goes. So what, it's got C shape? No, I'm missing one. It's gotta be back in this first area. I unfortunately kept throwing all these pipes around. So now I gotta find them again. I could just rip one out of these walls. I mean, surely it wouldn't be that bad. That's first and second room cleared. Looks like room number 3 has none. Ooh, oil. Not seeing any in here. I'm missing something. That has to be like an unimportant one. The right side is unimportant. Oh, yeah. For his eyes to adjust to the darkness, but no shape or contour appeared. Lever work? Lever works. Alright, hang on that first. Another cistern room. The red taint burst from the walls as if they had begun to bleed. He cried out in fear as the spectacle began to consume the blue shimmer.
You're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking.
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
I too steal public water. I have hurt my leg in that action. Life gives you a rock. When in doubt, hit it. As I said previously, it fixes like 9 times out of 10, it fixes the problem. Redirect sewer water. Well, I'll do that. Quick while I'm right here. You see, what you have done has made God very displeased.
7th of August, 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
Have you tried putting it in a room full of light? That typically gets rid of shadows. Secondarily, oh yeah, I forgot I'm Daniel. That's right, I forgot I'm Daniel. I just assumed Daniel was some dude who just got murdered in the basement. I never was good at Gmod Death Run. There's something in the water, isn't there? Quick way to check. Nope, can't pick those up. Oh, redirects fuel water. I'm sorry, Mr. Monster Thing. I was unaware you cared so much about public sewerage.
8th of August, 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying, but Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
lot of noise. Uh-oh. Water. I swear there was something behind me. Oh, they're in there. Yeah, it does sound like it makes a really weird sound. Almost like a person inside the machine. Shoot. Try this again. And ignore the hysterical laughter of the person inside the... I'm not even sure where that thing would be. Oh, no.
9th of August, 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
I was gonna say it, I doubt a magical ball is magic. I think it just... Gosh, I wish that thing would stop being that loud. It sounds like someone's down there. I think I might have done something bad. I'm not touching that water. Beautiful wild orchid seemed a testament to nature's strength, being able to grow inside Brandenburg. Alas, it was Alexander's studies and care which enabled the flower to blossom. Oh well, morally dubious actions aside, bring down the next drawbridge. The bridge is stuck and we need to push it dislodged. Let's... Huh. Let's see if that one area drained out yet. Yes. No, bad. Ah, yes, the highly poisonous fungus. Okay, I gotta deal with that somehow. Actually, how much health did I get? I think I have a way to deal with it. There's no save. Without a vaccine? How do you even make a vaccine for poison? Alright, I need to push that thing somehow. Wait a minute. I think I know how I gotta do it. May not be able to push it, but I can certainly overload it. A win's a win is a win is a win. Oh, I guess that works. That wasn't exactly the plan, but I guess it's a lot better than overloading it. We are in a sewer. Why is there more in a sewer? Blue light blinded him as it had done inside that murky tomb in Algeria. It was just as enchanting as he tried to approach it, but the Baron's firm hand held him back.
Do you see, Daniel? It has yielded.
What?
The shadow.
It has?
For now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor, to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
Just down the road. Fast weapons. I don't know if I can look at that on
I
stream.
hear you breathing, Daniel. Do you hear me? Have you changed your mind?
As long as I just don't look directly at it, I think I'll be fine. Hopefully. Vaccine trials. The vaccine enabling my men to work on the fungi-ridden sewer is a definite success. Unfortunately, only a few of the servants have been remedied, as the procedure proved difficult. The others will perish, and eventually I will have to create more of them to keep my experiments running. Note that an injection of vaccinated blood will work as a shield long enough to pass the sewers without any risk of infection. It will do just fine for prisoner transport. Alright. Oh boy, another rock that gives me an aneurysm. I fear for Daniel, for he is reckless. He is tainted by the approaching shadow and will not be able to pass the gate. Will he be able to accept this in an end? My love, I've seen evil in him. How am I to trust him with the truth? What cruel irony that I have done unto him, what Agrippa did unto me. That's enough aneurysm rock. Plague outbreak. The strange death among the servants and the prisoners have finally been resolved. It seems that the drain sewer, which has recently been opened up for use as a means of transport, is plagued by a peculiar poisonous fungi. The victims seem to have suffered an extremely quick outbreak of sickness affecting the entire body. Some of my men, including myself, are blissfully spared by this calamity, but it is clear that this cripples my progress. The prisoners die quickly, and their contaminated vitae lacks the energy I seek. I shall immediately start working on a vaccine. Anything in here of use? I can't look down at that corpse pile, but I can look everywhere else. Anyway, that's not my issue. The designer of this place deserves a good shot. Not going to sugarcoat it. I don't think there's anything of use here. Just a lot of dead bodies, which means I gotta go the other direction. Yes, a lot more dead bodies.
What? What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help! 3 days now. This is ridiculous. Why doesn't someone come to this room? Hey! Anybody? Am I all alone here? Help! Help! I'm so tired. If I sleep, will I wake from this nightmare? If not, I pray my Heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
Anything else in this sanity draining room? Yeah.
Find her!
Alright, copper tube. Body stiff from rigor mortis and can't be older than a day. Wait, older than a... That's real, but stabbing. Find a vaccine, of course. Still, copper tube. Looks like a part of a surgical tool. Now, I imagine... No, it's not that one. Nope, not here, not there. It's gonna be in the corpse file, isn't it? No. No, it is not. Why don't I close this door? I don't like the way my character's ears ring. Not in here either, so different place. If I was the other half of a search clue, where would I be? Probably not in here. Do I already have it? Let me think. Thin copper tube, crank mechanism. How about no? Oh, a syringe. Oh, you know what? You're probably already vaccinated for that one thing. You're not penetrates. Now, believe it or not, I have an idea. For those of you squeamish at home, I would recommend looking away. Oh, okay, I'm just going to inject myself directly on that, alright? Alright. Alright, well, that's... Hey guys, I'm hiding in here with you. It seems some of the servants are getting overzealous out there. Namely, one of them. Pick the other door, pick the other door, pick the other door, please. How did that guy even get down here? Up here, I guess. It's like a mixture, actually. I guess they got two hands. That's all you really need to climb a ladder. Not the right, not the left. I'm out of there. Alexander knew he must find a way to finish the ritual before it was too late. He had to teach his friend to harvest the vitae. That much was certain. Oh, I broke my leg. There was a gap there. I can't see a thing because that sanity effect. Henry Bedloe went to class, carrying the anger of his bitter mother. He never cried, he made others cry instead. Pain is like that. You either become sad or you become angry. Henry always chose the latter. Looks like the poisonous fungus. Oh, looks like he's been vaccinated. I guess I know where I can re-up if I need to. I gotta say, Blighttown looks different. You went right, I'm going left. On all sides. On both sides. I didn't need to be up there anyway. Shucks, I guess I'm the old Timmy and I'm the one who fell down the well. Where's the golden retriever at? Puzzle time. Two levers control the noisy machine. If I had to guess, it's going to be the machine in the center area. You don't see me, I don't see you. You don't see me, I don't see you. He sees me. Joke's on you, I'm the hide-and-seek champion for like 20 years, buddy. You open this door and I will bolt. Sure, it's taking a while to get up the stairs. Love games with lean. Oh, and also like the lean mechanic too, I guess. That's still going a little bit, so let's see what's down.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please, don't take me! Nobody ever returns!
Daniel, I need you to pull yourself together, man. You can't keep having these PTSD attacks. Gentlemen, I may not know how to completely stop the machine the correct way, but I may have an idea of the incorrect way. Hope this thing wasn't important, because I'm not fixing it. I don't need to go through there, I just gotta go around it. Such as this way. Sorry, it was occupied. I didn't realize. I should have knocked first, I'm sorry.
Daniel, turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
You know what? Now I'm not turning around at all. I'm going back in. Man. Half the man he used to be. Oh, he made a noise. Why the heck am I in here? One of the barred gates appears to be weaker than the rest. Well, what can I do to... Ooh. I mean... Oh, his little hand. Please hold that. What are the odds he breaks down that door? I think it's iron and green. Oh, well, I'll tell you what. I'm glad I didn't put any money down on that. I was about to open my mouth. There's no way he's going through that door. Yeah, no, that was... Back up, I'm armed. Dude, this guy had a boxer wrap going on his arm. It's a little bit flat, his arm. He must have gotten crushed. Actually, is that a boxer wrap? I can't tell from this angle. Spin it. No, it's a bandage wrap. Never mind, I thought he had the boxer going on. It's the over-under that he heard me drop that arm. Currently, my bet is that he heard it. You want to keep moving, but specifically not the direction you're looking. Is there a rock around here? I feel like I can deal with my issue right now. Ooh. Not turning around. Anyway. Maybe I should keep moving. Oh, go. Good luck climbing this with your saw hand, bitch. On one hand, I'm glad the interior architect decided things should be push doors. On the other hand, he really waited for that moment to make them push doors. And for that, I'm going to get him. Alright, door won't budge. Hallway blocked. Ooh, $10. And finally, 2 available hallways. Check this one. Ahead of use 2 levers. One fills the chamber with gas. The other explodes you. Pick one.
9th of August, 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Alright, time to pull the lever, Kronk. I want this one. Something's wrong with the machinery. One second, I'm being asked a lot of questions on my phone. I'm just gonna call them really fast. I don't like texting. Give me 1 second. And I'm back. Pulling a lever. Yeah, no, I thought that's how it's going to be. Okay, next room. Maybe what's I got? 17. This lantern runs out of fuel way too quick. Oh, more tinder boxes.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander,
Yes.
soon I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
So we've paralyzed an ancient king. Tale as old as time. Empty body, more oil. Oh, you're an alive body.
Help me. speaks to me. Pull the switch.
This one? Yeah?
Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa. Who might you be? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my. So Babylon shall fall, you say? You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an arm. He has one. That's not very promising at all. The sanctum is basically impenetrable, but guess why more? It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my arm, a long time ago. Really? Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken arm and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak madness, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there. Daniel, I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you?
You know what? Sure thing, just
I
embody
know it
voice.
sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Rhein, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help me. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic to free me from this husk of mine.
I will keep an eye out for journals from Mr.
What,
Johann.
Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
Alrighty, Mr. Disembodied Voice who reads my mind. Oh, nice to just light up this room. Journal, mementos. Heavy door blocking the path. Agrippa, the dying man, seeks a note written by a man named Johann Ver. An orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum. Its shattered pieces lie scattered in the torture rooms. 2 levers on the top floor are not working. It's a problem with the machinery. Open. Don't want to know the occupant of that room. Alright, first floor clear. Meat.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
Maybe I closed that. Now I'll leave it open. It's too late, the ghost already got out. Yeah, I think the ghost got out. Anyway. The thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest and the morning sun. Will this ever end, he thought.
No, don't kill her.
Oh no, this is cultish stuff. Where are you going, buddy?
Just a little further.
It's like Morpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Shoot. Close that before he finds me. Oh boy, we're messing with ancient myths. Yippee!
12th of August, 1839. The banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Okay, so they're using people for rewards. Ooh! Bucket of tar. All out machines. So that's broken. When in doubt. Nope. Anyone home? Well, it seems that thing walked away. That's a win in my book, so I'm going to walk down this way now. Oh look, they can open doors standardly. I saw this on the corner of my head. The Shattered Orb. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 pieces. I have tried everything, but have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I began to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? I don't know, man. You've already sustained about like a couple of centuries, I guess. There's a lot of weird symbols there. I guess I can't just hop on that. No, I can't hop on the table. Alright. Entertaining to me every time. All ghouls and ghosts, it would seem. This way. Through the final door. That looks like it will annihilate me. The pedestal with a small hemispherical depression at the top. I'm gonna touch this. Hey, ill-advised. Don't touch that. I guess that is a mystical barrier of sorts. Only hit me very hard. Okay, well, let's work with the assumption that I can fix those levers in the other room.
Is this ill-timed witnessing, Daniel? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
I don't know anything about this, man. I got amnesia. And was told by my previous self to get you. It's a loud flying in my ear.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Good to see you. Who, me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead husk for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
I thought I had more questions
Alexander
than
is
shit.
quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
I'll be right back. Just give me a second, man. What else am I missing around here? The laboratorium. That's not right. That's not it. I doubt it's going to be a bucket of tar. I need a way to remove that. Let me think. Gotta have something on hand that opens up that door. Specifically these one. Oh wait, no, that's right, because the levers are already broken. I need to open a different door. Where's that one at again? Downstairs and out that way. Sheesh, that's a large spider. So we gotta open up the laboratory somehow. Gotta find 6 pieces of the orb
Ah, you again.
and save
By
them.
me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really was none other than Johann Ryan. You never heard of Johann Ryan? My God, boy. His brother is the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it this world has forgotten?
Now let me go check those levers. What did I say? Always look left. Seems to work out for me. And work your way to the right. Boom. Would you look at that?
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
That sucks to suck. I don't remember you. I took too much laudanum.
How are things coming?
I
You
found
got the
things.
doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
I know this one was a locked one, so we're going this way. Open it. Fucking piece of... That's close. Keep hitting me in the face with doors. Nothing. Something. Nothing. Note. Agrippa channels Ver. Ver taunted me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part with Agrippa as he is, or part from Agrippa as he is, and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Ver claims he try that again. Ver claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Ware told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tempter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should be able to then extract the contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tempter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it is a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Cairn. I will have to address Vare with this, as he will have to supply me with the host. Also, properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Oh, like the one all the way upstairs. Oh boy, aneurysm rock. In court, the Order of the Black Eagles spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and then lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their father's place, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. A weird funny rock thing keeps speaking to me weirdly. Open! Carefully cutting the man open made me think, this is how father must feel about his craft. Being an artisan, relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate, grants a certain form of pride. Oil check. Got enough. Not this time.
"15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry.
Well, do I gotta do that? Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Unfortunately, the pound is of flesh.
Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Take the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
I see. That has drained all of my sanity. I mean, the guy's blood's already there. Can I use it? No. Oh, God, I had full sanity just a sec. Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Oh, I got a knife. Fire, main hall. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Got so much of this place to explore. Ooh. Oh, a lot of dead bodies. A lot of eldritch and ancient architecture. I saw a door this way.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked with the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly, took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Piece of the orb. One of 6 collected. I swapped it up and I hooked the right wall this time.
No.
Turn that off. I think it's right behind me. Hide and seek champ. Joke's on you, buddy. I already got no sand. Oh, I have sandy. Joke's on you, buddy. Quick hair running, I guess. Poor fella. Moves too loudly. Hammer. Poison gland. Cow. Wait, wrong. Iron bull. traitor did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of the fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was his tomb. The screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. Orb. Two of 6. Could not imagine being put in one of those things. The wheel thing, once I'd be happy about it if I could deal with the wheel. Oh, getting a burned alive thing? Nah, man.
Shimmering.
Gotta go across the gap, okay. Just a small little jump down this way, and hopefully I don't see that guy with a saw for a hand. I was gonna hook the right wall again. It seems like the dude's gone. Again. Oh, it's an Iron Maiden. Okay, that one got me a little bit. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip for just a moment. His knee jerked, and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had been ruptured and began to leak. That's another rough one. Honestly, these are all brutal ways to go. Oop, 1 second. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Where's that going again? This way. That's the entrance. Wait, so that means... I gotta go this way. Wait, no it doesn't. Where the heck even am I? So last time I hung a right. Going forward. Okay, well, if that's the entrance, let me just hug the wall. And hopefully don't get spotted by, that shambling corpse. I've already been there, and I've already been on this side. Oh, maybe I'm done with this area. Six pieces, 2 doors, probably 3 pieces per. Makes sense to me. Such filthy thought. Good men can safely cheer their departure as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. No orb piece. Alright, back this way. Oh. I heard something rumbling back there. Whatever. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. Right, I was already in here. This way, this way, this way.
Good to see you. Incredible. You found Vile's recipe. That there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vile describes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Oh, I think I know what that means for. A proper well, huh? That will take care of the saliva. Piece of orb, poison gland, more piece of orb. What was the last thing he needed? Detach essence or something like that. I just need 3 more pieces of the orb and some Vitae essence. Vitae? Something essence.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted, and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Ugh. Oh, man. My shoulders hurt just thinking about that. Go up these stairs first. I'll clear out the rest of these doors and the splits. I say with you, today you will be at my left hand in heaven. String. A note. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of training the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply and then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear, simply by imagining it. While applying pain, please make sure blah 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 blah. Truth be told, I'm not really interested in reading about torture methods. Call me old school. Oh, hell yeah, another aneurysm disc. Is it you, my love, I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become, I am not blind. I'm a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on my dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time, it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. I always knew this guy was French. What's this rope do? Stuffed string made from hemp. Next door. hung upside down, his tears soiled with blood flowing from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The man stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Oh. Oh, I think I know what that rope's for. Oh, that actually worked. And that's 3. Ugh. Well, it's behind door number 3. Technically 6.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Do I want to know where the triangle goes?
No, please. Do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
The pyramid shape goes in the circle hole. Ugh. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered onto the impaler. Sorry, on and off the impaler. Didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They can make him forget again. Ugh. Using the amnesiac potion stuff. Where's the orb? You. Give me this and get me out of here. Alright, so I gotta assemble that potion for, whatever his name was.
I see that all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save him. Please, my fate is in your hands.
I got all the stuff, man. What do I need to do with it? Bring over the notes. Kill him. Feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer. Okay, I have the tempter. I have all that junk.
I see that all the orb pieces you need.
I have all the orb pieces, but I need to get you out of here.
Anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic,
Needs to be purified first.
before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save him. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Where the hell do I save you from? The laboratory. That's a good start. Don't need that, don't need this. Apps? No. No. Can I just grab a hammer or something and break it? No. No, the answer is no. There's gotta be a way in. How about a rock? Which one needs to work? Box is acceptable. I'll take a box. Didn't work. There's gotta be a way in. Shovel? What mystery mask tool can I use?
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to
Working
ask
on it,
any-
buddy. I really am.
Anything of you. But if you can find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Wire's truck before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Okay, well, let me check up here. Just need to find a way to get into the laboratory real fast. That's it. Not that way. This door doesn't open. Nope. That's not even a way to go. Oil in there. You know what? Just gonna look it up real fast. Just real quick. So I'm right there. That's not the right one. After obtaining the orb, Daniel will get captured in the chance cell. Okay. Chance cell, chance cell, chance cell. Chance cell, chance cell. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce a lot of things. I'm gonna assemble the orb, but I won't place it on the pedestal. Well, that's right.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of
I
you.
just walk this way.
She deserved it, that little bitch.
Oh, you motherfucker. That's fair, they just jumped me on that. Hazel spent all summer in bed. He used to read to her after helping father with his work. In his mind, he was the... Try to pronounce that. Release me! Release me!
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Unfortunately for you, I very much enjoy prison breaks. Let me think here. I can't use it here. I totally slipped through that. It's not loose enough. No need to waste more time on this. How about if I use the second one? There's gotta be something I can break in this cell. Huh. Well. Huh. How about? No, not that way. say it wasn't loose enough. Nothing in my mystery mouse tool bag. No. Shoot. I never was good at escape rooms. Motherfucker. Oh! I lied, I'm pretty good at escape rooms. Last prisoner note. There is little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and my time will pass without effort. I have begun to wean myself off my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside of a tomb, but now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. Gave me some hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am the king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches, and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. Oh, I think I know the play. There's a key down there. I will be taking it. Okay, I have a bucket full of water. Down some pipes. Oh, am I the smartest motherfucker? a note. Note instant aneurysm. Go!
Of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me, and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Altstadt lays a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children. The coach went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children. We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
Ah, yes, so Daniel is a certified bad guy. Time. Nope, not that way. Oh, you son.
Never see it coming.
Ah, you... Health check. Nothing. Decent. Laboratory's open. Try that thing. Yoink. Complete tonic. That. No. This. Container. Container. Do I got a container? I don't got a container. Okay, well, how about... Get out of there. Tonic over to that dude.
I thought I lost it. The castle trembled and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now. Quickly, off with the head! And then, whatever happens, get me through that gate.
Off with the head. How do I get your head off?
I was my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that fact. Is it so wrong?
That would do it.
I found a Mithra implants.
I'm sorry to cut you out like that, buddy. Just make sure it goes to the portal, I guess. Leave that door. Nonsense, no nothing. I'm running off a strict time limit. This game's just about over. That fella won't see me. Yeah, you stupid floor. Orb. Adhesion? Alright. Open. Health check, bad. Get open the door, please. Close this. Something. Something must be done with the machinery. Machinery. It's back the other direction. With the creature.
I cannot. What is a life worth? How many...
Those are useful. And those. Rock. Something large that jams cogwheels. For honesty, I don't remember how much is left of this game. I got friends currently waiting on me. If this game is ended really quickly, I'll just load a machine of pigs afterwards. So today, I think I'm done. I'll be playing tomorrow, probably roughly the same time. And I'm out of here. I'll see y'all later.